When you think about love, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? And I know there's a lot of love going on and talking about, people talking about love a lot because of the month of February. The month of February is big for love because it's Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is February 14th, and a lot of people show love, even if they may not show it all the time, 365 days a year. On that one day out of the 365, they're going to try to show you the most love possible. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk to you about looking for love in the wrong places. Have you ever heard that term? Looking for love in the wrong places? It's typically used by people who, and I believe it was a song, somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, that mentioned when you're looking for love in the wrong places, this is when you're feeling like there's something incomplete about you. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to look out. I'm going to do things that make me feel complete. It makes me feel like I belong, whether that's I'm going out and I'm dating multiple people at once, or I'm using a substance. I'm doing something that I'm looking for love. I'm looking for affirmation. I may do something that may make me compromise my beliefs, but it's making me feel like I'm somebody. Let me tell you something. You already are somebody. You are somebody's child. You are a child of God. And that right there, He has made you already in His image and His likeness. He's given you the power and the authority to rule over the earth, everything in the earth. That's enough right there. But sometimes our life, the experiences that we've had in our lives, will try to convince us otherwise. And it will cause for us to look for love in the wrong places. It may cause us to run into the arms of somebody that we're not supposed to be with. It may cause for us to continue to do self-destructive behaviors like eating or drugs or other substances. These are all designed for you to fail. And God has already set it up to where you will win. You have to choose the path that He has put before you. He has already calculated how you will get the victory. He gets the glory through what you're doing, but we get the victory over rising above our circumstances. And I want to read from 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. Coming from the NIV, it says, "Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love." God is love. So oftentimes when we're looking around and we're looking for love in all the wrong places, we're looking for love because we feel unloved. We're looking for love because we may not feel worthy of love. We're looking for love because maybe I never felt love. Or maybe what I grew up seeing that was supposed to be interpreted or understood as love isn't real love. I'm looking for a feeling when love is a choice. I'm looking for love, but let me switch it up and let's say it the opposite way. Have we considered that love is looking for us? If God is love, He has been pursuing you from the moment that you were born, because when you're born in the world, we're born into sin. We're born into we're shaped in iniquity. We're born into sin, shaped in iniquity. The word says that. So in that regard, there is a level of us that is fighting against ourselves, our flesh, what we're born into. We're born in these bodies. Our body says, I want to go out and party every single day. But our mind is saying, and our spirit is saying, which is usually in a typical sense, we want to make sure that our mind and our heart is turned towards Christ. It's our flesh that's saying, I don't feel like working out today. I don't feel like doing these certain things today. But it's up to the spirit that operates in us to win this battle that we will continually fight as long as we live in this world. And as much as our body, or our flesh and our blood and our spirit is going at war against one another, love, God is love, so God equals love. Love is continually pursuing us. And as much as we are trying to look for it in other places, love's going to run right into us. And when the love of God is running right into us, it causes for us to change the way we look at his people, because we are all made in his image. So the love that we receive from him, when love runs into us, when that sacrifice, the selflessness, the putting yourself above or below others and taking care of their needs before yourself, when you look at a parent taking care of a child, if a child needs food and the parent goes without eating to feed the child, that's an example of love. There's a sacrifice there. I may not have it right now, but I'm gonna make sure they have it. There's a level of love that we're all seeking. But we have to remember, in order to know love, in order to show love, we have to know love. And love knows us. He knows he's numbered the very hairs on our head. They're all numbered. He knows the number. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, he knew you. So never feel that there's no room for love and you're looking for love in all these wrong places. Look for it right here. The Spirit of God is operating and is alive and well in the inside of us. It's up to us to recognize the power, the Spirit that's already inside of us. But when we accept Jesus Christ as our personal Lord and Savior, that is when that power, that authority, that Spirit that's within us comes alive. What are we doing with the love that we've been shown? Are we really showing it to other people? It's time for us to examine ourselves. Instead of examining other people, saying, oh, it's their fault for what I'm doing and all that other stuff. It's easy to do that. And it's also easy for us to do that and miss the opportunity of correcting the real issue, which is us. So the next time you see yourself looking for love in all the wrong places, look no further. Look up.